Hey guys, 1986 KX80 here. Today I am making a video on my new Russian SKS, and I absolutely love this thing. I'm just going to talk about some Cosmoline removal and just overall what I think about this gun, and maybe get some opinions from you guys on some upcoming videos. So to start off, it is Russian SKS. And shoots a 7.62 by 39 caliber. I'm sure all of you know that. And but it comes with a 10-round box magazine. It's really easy to replace this with another magazine, a detachable 2010. I think they make 32. Tapco makes them. They're supposed to be really reliable. But since I'm here in Canada, I don't know if you can see this, but there is a dumbass stopper bottom of the box magazine, so you can only feed 5 rounds into it, because in Canada we're only allowed 5 centerfire rifle rounds and a semi-automatic rifle, which is really dumb if you ask me, but whatever, can't complain. At least I have this in front of me right here, and I'm not stuck somewhere where obtaining guns is like next to impossible. So I really like this gun because of the stock. I picked this one because of the stock on it. It seemed to be in a little bit better condition than the rest, and it's the other ones were kind of lighter colored. This one's the kind of redder, darker colored stocks, and I don't know. I'm sure some of you guys like the other ones, but for me, this is the color I'm going for in an old gun like this. And I might put a folding stock on it, an aftermarket stock. I have no clue yet, but maybe that's in the future. As you can see, the bayonet right here, bayonet's in nice condition, so it's really easy to operate too. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't have much room, but it's a really nice design. And that ring right here, right there, that ring locks onto the end of the muzzle, so if you were in combat and you had to use your bayonet, there's no way this thing's coming loose. So yeah, that's a plus side of that. I haven't fired it yet, but from what I've seen and what I've learned and what I've just examined on this gun, it seems like it's gonna run great, and it seems like it's gonna be a super reliable rifle. I've heard that they're just great, cheap to shoot, and I can get a box of 300 7.62 by 39 ammo for $80 at a local gun shop, so you can't complain about that price, eh? Well, first off, let's just talk about this, the sling. I don't know if you guys have ever had to put one of these old slings on an SKS, but it is a pain in the ass. I couldn't find any videos on YouTube for it, and it seriously probably took me about 45 minutes. I think it's designed for like drunk Russians to put on, and that's it. No, but seriously, it is really stupid to put on. You have to take the whole thing apart, and I ended up putting it on backwards like twice and having to take it apart. I don't know if you guys can see how it's on here, but if you want, just comment or message me or something, and let me know if you want a video on how to put a sling on an SKS like this, because it really is dumb, and I'm sure it'll help a lot of you guys out there. Another video I might do on this gun is disassembly. I know there's videos out there, and I probably won't do that, but if you guys want to see me make a video of disassembling or maybe cleaning the SKS, that's definitely a possibility. I could do that because it's definitely not too hard. It might seem tricky until you buy one, or it might seem tricky until you take one apart, but it's really not all that hard. So that's definitely a possibility in the near future. But I'm planning on taking this thing out maybe next weekend and doing some shooting, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. So just subscribe if you want some more gun videos, like my video, comment if you want to see any types of videos with this gun. I'm open to suggestions. So this is my new SKS, and talk to you guys later. And before I forget, the whole purpose of this video was for Cosmoline removal. I don't know what I was thinking there, so might as well get to that. That's probably the reason why half you guys actually came to watch this video. So basically what I did to remove the Cosmoline from this gun was I took the whole thing apart, took off the stock, took it down to all its basic components. I didn't take apart the trigger mechanism because I have no idea what I'm doing with that, and I don't think I'd be able to put it back together the way it's supposed to be, so I didn't bother with that. And you don't really have to do that anyways, but if you really want to just make sure, right, and you know what you're doing, just feel free to do that. But the guy at the gun shop I bought this from, he said to use Windex to remove the Cosmoline from all the metal parts, and it worked. Well, I actually took it all apart, got all the metal parts and the small ones, put them in this tin right here, put in the oven at like 125 degrees Fahrenheit. Left them in there for about an hour. Kind of stunk a little bit, so if you guys are worried about smell, don't do that. And while that was going on in our hot weather here in Canada, I know it might surprise some of you guys, but it was actually like 35, 40 degrees for the past week. I took the stock off, and I took off the gas piston, and I left those out in the sun so all the Cosmoline would drip out. And that worked, but what I found worked a little bit better was wrapping them in paper towel and putting them in a black garbage bag in direct sun, and that really got out that Cosmoline quick. Like when I got this gun, it just reeked of Cosmoline, and now I can't even smell anything. It worked pretty good. So after I heated up these parts and most of the Cosmoline got out, I wiped them down and I soaked them in Windex, and I left that for another 2 hours and took the parts out and wiped them down. Seemed to be good. I oiled the whole thing, just a light bit of oil. You don't want it to rust. A little bit more oil on the bolt and the bolt carrier and everything like that. And it's been good, and doesn't smell like Cosmoline or anything anymore. I put it back together, and it's quite simple. Just took me a little bit, but now that I've got it figured out, it's actually pretty easy. So if you guys want any more tips on Cosmoline removal or anything like that, just comment on the video. So that's it. See you guys.